Test. There we go. I'm about to add everyone in Discord. My Discord was loading. I think it's still loading. So bear with me. Once we add everyone, we'll give everyone a few extra minutes. I was still working on some technical stuff. Thank you for everyone for being here. Yes, EVC, it is 1 billion for a perfect bracket. Yeah. HO voted. Hopefully my Discord loads. I don't want to have to do browser. I might just do browser while I'm waiting for the app to load. I'm doing some Discord stuff real quick. It's best of one. It's okay to be irrational. The tournament itself is irrational very often. Trust me. Nobody's ever made a perfect bracket, which is why we were okay with, HO was okay with doing something special for the 25th milestone. I think it's a milestone number. RNG for the Wheelers. I mean, for the win. Yeah, Uzi, former teammate of mine, he had 24 out of 25 correct, but he didn't have a perfect bracket going into the championship. I think he actually got the champion correct. He just had one game off, like in the final four. So nobody's ever gotten to the championship game with a perfect bracket. But yes, of course, Uzi did it. He kind of laid out the framework. It's just, especially with the new sim, it's going to be really difficult for people to, have a perfect bracket. I'm using that command for myself so I can crack it open. We're at 68, hoping for a few more. I think that's pretty solid, especially since I really screwed it up last night. Yeah, we can get the sim going right now. Let me change scenes real quick. I think it's this one. Yep. So if you're just joining and you don't know what this is, it's called the Tahini Classic. Back in 2020, I was I was new in HO, and I had an idea to do an open tournament. I had been doing that in my own offline files, like fictional saves. I had been doing like using the association feature to build out like global tournaments, different types of tournaments that for fun. And I took an offline file. I'm like, oh my God, this is actually super easy to make. So I like built it, asked HO if I can do it. They're like, yeah, just share your screen in main server and make it a community event or whatever. I don't even think it was a community event. I was just like, hey, let's see if people want to do this. We didn't have any way to do predictions or at all. There was no channel point stuff back then. And I just shared my screen, and I remember Loki was there watching. I think Colby was there too. There were like probably like 15 of us. And it was fun. And I just kept doing it every off season and made it kind of like an off season staple since like 2020. So what we do is we take every single team in the league, all 26, and throw them in a bracket that I'll show here on the file. And yeah, we take a file, the end of season file, so end of regular season, and put every team in it, and we seed it based on regular season record, regardless of what league you played in. So that's why you'll see minor league teams like the Kingpins and the Bears actually have a bye in the first round, out of the first round, which you might think is unusual since they're minor league teams, but it was the easiest way to do it efficiently in the sim without me having to do a lot of manual work to build it. And yeah, the rest is history. The Sloths have the most championships. I'll talk to HO about doubling participation. 2 billion for perfect. Yeah, I really screwed up last night by making people have to do it over. So I apologize for that. I totally misclicked, and I had to reopen the tournament, and it cleared out all the predictions. So I was stuck in the kind of a weird spot. Do I like delay the stream? Do I, keep that and lock those 40, and then make a separate bracket that's duplicated, but yeah, with all new bracket submissions. So I messaged all 40 people who made a bracket and asked them to make a new one. So I apologize for that, but we need a prediction, and I'll just do it. This is the most fun one to do in the first round. There's a lot of options this time. Will a minor league team beat a majors team in round 1? Yes or no? We'll do 5 minutes while we're going through stuff. My Discord still didn't load on the app. I don't know why. Oh, I know what I have to do. Screen went black. Sorry about that. I have to kill the task and then reload it. So the cool thing is that if you're on Discord and you're in the main server, I will be joining the live channel and sharing my screen. One thing you'll notice if you've been around watching other Tahini Classics, at the top, I added a perfect bracket tracker. I won't start adding to that until after round 1. So if you have a perfect bracket after round 1, your username will pop up at the top, and we'll be able to track who's doing well as the night goes on, which is kind of a new thing. My first time ever having scrolling text. Hopefully my computer doesn't break. Let's see. How many brackets so far? 73, pretty solid. Let the prediction keep going. So the prediction is, will a minor league team beat a major league team in round 1? You got Firehawks, Demons. So that's over here. Swifties, Toros, Vandals, Lemurs, Dillo, Stars, Sea Serpents, Flamingos, Rougarous, Wheelers. So a lot of options. And yeah, it should be a fun night. Thank you all for joining. Lemurs pulling off the upset. A lot of Lemurs fandom in chat. Love it, love it, love it. A Mysterious Fish asked in main server, yes, after each round. I update the website for challenge.com. So I don't really go through box scores one by one because I spend that time reporting the scores to challenge so we can keep track of who's winning the standings. Again, the goal is to give out this $1 billion. There was a fear when we first started doing this that I was actually going to have to pay out $200 million. I've never had to. And so at this point, I'm just getting a little anxious, ready to give it out. I'm tired of seeing everybody lose every year. So yeah, that's where I stand. Prediction still going. I updated for those who have to help me every season just to give it. Oh, we should actually sim to the day. Yeah, it's tomorrow. So while the prediction's finishing up, I'm going to end today. Not misclick anymore. Save it. And then Loki asked to see ratings. So let's see his team, the Pathfinders, the champions. Oh, I don't want. I have all the fonts too big, I think. I guess it looks fine. Who do we want to see? We want to see Mo Love. Oh, like lock the bracket? Yeah, I'll do that in a second. Thanks, babe. Actually, let me go back to font size. Let's go automatic. Did that help? I'm actually worried about when the game starts, the font's going to be too big. Yeah, I'm playing OTP 25 ABC. Let me actually restart. I just saved it. Let me restart the game. I'm going to go back to a different scene. Give me a second while the prediction's finishing. Text did look fine, but I had it on the largest size. It was giving me bad vibes, so I'm going to restart the file. Thanks, EVC. This is how I know you're a fellow streamer. Giving me all this vote of confidence. I love it. Thank you. All right, we can bring back the scene now. I have two files, this and I did a test file for the visuals to make it very PBE-esque. So the visuals, in-game visuals should look good, I reckon. I hope. We'll test that out in a second. I'm going to lock the bracket right now, like I did last night by accident, but this is actually going to be legit. Thank you to 73 of you who made brackets. We're going to hit start. Brackets are locked. Oh, yeah. Low-key, we will have invisible players. I tested that. I did a offline like fictional save with 4 teams. And I did a real-time sim and jump between games. And yeah, they did not fix that for 25. Honestly, I didn't put a bug report for 24. That's on me. So I apologize. Yeah, brackets are locked. Prediction is in. Let's check out the scores. And yeah, pretty excited. We're going to start this real-time sim right now. Let's do it. This is all new to me, by the way. I'm still getting used to 25, so it's pretty cool. Shout out to you all. Oh yeah, the start times should be accurate. Let's check that one more time. I did that before we started. 8:05 for these. 8:05 for these. Good to go. Will we see invisible players? Of course. What up, Enoch? Oh, well. You're allowed to jab at Loki. You just won a championship. So it's safe. All right. Start real-time sim. No one's in the live channel? Nope. Sharing my screen anyway, so if you want to join me, please do. And here we go. We're going to do real-time sim. Got Twitch open. Let's do it. We're gonna hit that pause button as soon as possible. All right. Now you know the drill. If you've been here, I need to know what game we're gonna start with, and that's gonna come from Twitch chat. So if you're in Twitch chat and you're talking smack to Loki, Van and Lemurs, alrighty. Here we go. Without further ado, the first game of the night. See how they moved everything? This over here used to be in the middle. They used to have the teams on the outside. I put the crowd at 50. I think that should be fine. All right, here we go. Wait, I gotta move my camera. Let's do that before. Put it. I think it's gonna be like over here. I guess we'll check. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Let's get the out of town. Oh, it's over here. Oh, everything is locked, of course. Hold on. No, we don't want that. Sorry, y'all. You're gonna have to work with me here. How do I unlock these widgets? Oh, no. All right, there we go. Wow, this is too expanded. How do I? Yeah, let's. There we go. I want the strike zone tracker. Sorry, y'all. We're gonna move this. This is good. I'm good in the top left with the camera. We're gonna unexpand this. Whoa, where'd it go? I didn't want it to disappear. I just want to unexpand. There we go. All right, where's my strike zone tracker? Is it like up here? Oh, there it is. Well, you can. I forgot you can expand it. Oh, now it disappeared again. Do we? I guess we might as well have the full thing? If there's space for it. I'm still tinkering a bit. What happens if you expand the out of town? Oh! Oh. Oh ho ho ho. I like this. Is this new? Thank you, Loki, for contacting. Oh, is this new? The scrolling out of town? Oh boy, I can get used to this. This is sweet. Oh man, thank you, Marcus. Where's Marcus? Is that in 23? If it is, then we need it. If it isn't, then wow, I did not know you can. Okay, that's incredible. Holy crap. Now, okay, the only problem is, do I have to manually scroll the entire time? I think if I collapse it, it automatically scrolls it. Yeah. That's probably, okay. Huh. I'm going to test out I don't think I could scroll while the game is going. That's the problem, so. But it will make it easier to like pause a game and then scroll instead of having to back out to see what's going on. This game isn't at the side of the screen that there is some gap. Oh, okay. Yes, you're right. I usually have the overlay, but it was blocking the tournament. That's better. Good tip. Let me actually expand it a little bit. All right, now I'm covering some fans in left field. That's okay. I'm actually going to test to see if I could scroll while it's live, so bear with me there. I think everything else is good. think I actually like the this thing. Since we have space. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, yeah, we do. We're right here. What happens if I collect? No, we're out of space. That's fine. What's this? Defensive position. I can go here. Do we need the weather? I'm good on that. All right, so let's get it. Invisible batter to start off. That's Mr. Alligator.
Strike 3.
Strikeout for Jake Silliams. This is going to be a fly ball and a fly out for Elwood Hayes. I'm turning down the... We put it all on 70. So the Vandals do nothing on offense. All right, here we go. Let me see if I could scroll. Nope. Oh, wow. I can't scroll. That's a ground out for... Oh, wait. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, no, it's not. We're getting strange here. Just covering up the entire foul territory. Oh, it moved on me again, of course. I think that's good. It's not equal where they're listed on each side, the batters, but because I have the pitches here. I think that's kind of cool to have every pitch. What do y'all think? We'll just keep it going. And if I get asked to change it, I can change it back. Oh, of course, it moved again. Whatever. That's a ground out. That was Nick Jr. Cancun up on the Swifty. That's a base hit. First hit of the game for either team. That's up the middle. Catcher Scudder. Are the Vandals going to break out here? Swerve Jr. Oh, that's past the right side. The Vandals get on the board 1-0. And that's a ground out for Banana Boom. DeJong. And that's a sac fly. Vandals up 2-0. And that fly out will end the inning. Looking around, looking around. Any close games? The Ron and the Hepcats, I guess. Ooh, Florida keeping it close to Seattle. Day Young. Sorry about that. Do we want to jump into Seattle, Florida? Yes. Let's do it. Jump into the Ranas. A lot of Ranas love. I love the nostalgia from everybody. That's a walk. Oh, what a grab in center. That was the center fielder, D. Johnston. That's better at least. Strikeout. Swung at a changeup. 84 miles an hour. I like how I can see the whole pitch name. That's cool. All right, so we got the Flamingos up to bat. They're keeping it tied. Let's see if they can jump to a lead. Strikeout. Ooh, that's good contact, but that's a fly out. Second pitch. Slider. Full count and a walk. Full count walk for Crazy Tomato the second. And that's going to drop for a base hit. Give me a second. My camera's too big. Much better. All right, let's get back into the action. Flamingos threatening here with 2 outs. That's going to drop. Are they going to score? They will. 1 run scores. 2 runs coming across. That's a triple for none other than Sean Car Crash. And the Flamingos are leading against the Sea Serpents. That's a pop out for Johnson. Now Seattle feeling all the pressure. Trying to stay alive. They're down 2. Chris Angel will fly out to left. That's a base hit for Shane Knox. First hit of the day. Oh, 1 for 2 now. Shy and miss. Oh, grounds it to a double play. And that ends the inning. Baron Semity gets the Flamingos to keep that lead 2-0. That's a fly out for Mark Southworth, our graphics head. Strikeout for Tommy Callahan. I'm just checking out the out-of-town scrolling for all of you. And, oh, what a grab and right by Alyssa Jacob, who's now going to bat. Can Alyssa Jacob help Seattle? They're down 2. Oh, my God! That was in the upper deck. Holy crap. On the 1-2 count, took a 96-mile-an-hour sinker to the upper deck left field to make it 2-1. And that's a line out to right. That was Hayes. Quinn. Oh, that's going to be in the right field corner that we can't see, unfortunately. I'll try to move this up, actually. That's a double. This is a great game. That will help. Move the out of town up. Here we go. And a walk for Piranha Plant. Baron Semity upping that pitch count now to 63. Wellerman. That's up the middle. Will they tie it up? They won't. But 1 out. Bases loaded for Seattle. They're down 1 to a minors team. This is going to be a line out to right. But they tie it up with a sac fly. That was Theo Allard clutchly flying out to right. And that's going to drop. They're going to take the lead. What an RBI. First hit for Chris Angel. And a line out by Shane Knox. But Seattle took care of business, scoring 3, taking the lead. We're going to pop out for a second just to get a good zoom out. Indy taking care of business so far, up 3-1. Cancun blowing out my former minor league team, the Swifties. Vandals, wow. Starting off with a vengeance. Folks want to see the Ranas. Oh, I have to go like this. I'm well versed now in how to run this. So the Ranas are getting clobbered 7-1. Nashville only up 2 against the Dillos, keeping it close. Buffalo OBX, great game so far. That's going to be a bracket buster if OBX pulls it out, at least for me. I have Buffalo, I think, winning the whole thing. So I guess Florida-Seattle is still technically the closest game that we have. Although Anchorage is down 2 with no outs, nobody on. We'll see if Seattle can, or we'll see if Florida can tie it up. We're back here just because this has been a great game so far. That can change, though. That's an easy ground out. Bon appetit. Shohei Ohtani. Trying to settle in. That's a knuckle curve that was flown out to center. And that's in the gap in right center. Going to be extra bases for Crazy Tomato. First hit of the day. And a strikeout for PJ Prosper. So Seattle holding on to that 3-2 lead. Can they add to it? Miss. Easy ground out. Jacob. A walk. Hayes a walk. So Seattle's offense opening up a bit. Quinn. Oh, extremely confident. Checks it for Florida. Line out to first base. Plant with a walk. Can Wellerman bring home a run? They will not. Great work by Confident to force the ground out. Wow, look at this. Toros pouring it on the Swifties 12-0. And the Vandals, oh my. The Vandals deserve their flowers for this. This is crazy. Okay, New Orleans Anchorage is a 1-run game. We should pop out to that one. Let's just do a quick check of the minors. We haven't advanced past a round yet. I know it's been over half an hour. I was trying to mess with the settings. First round's about to be over, though, probably in the next few minutes. And then I'll score everybody and keep it moving. Oh, that's deep. That's caught. What a catch. In center field by Trantov of the Hepcats. And a double play. Excuse me, by the Wheelers. I called them the Hepcats. That's not a good thing that I did that. But the Wheelers. I got confused by the colors. That looks like... That's blue. Strikeout for Plainview. EVC. Tahini EVC. Oh, what a grab. Robbed by Steelflex. That could have been EVC's moment. That's a strikeout by Danks. But it's only a 1-run game. Let's see where the Wheelers at pitching-wise. They're in their bullpen with Etsuko. That's a ground out. That was Brennan. Another ground out. That's Fakar. Bullworm. Oh, what a grab in center by Trantov. Making play after play with their glove. Seattle, Florida, still a 1-run game. We're scrolling through. That's a walk for Trantov. Looks like a W. V. The steal. Safe. Scoring position now for the Wheelers. Oh, that's past the shortstop. The Wheelers tie it up. Ziegler with a base hit. An RBI single. It's 2-2. That's a base hit from Giannalis. Buckle up, folks. Ashley Joanna Williams strikes out. Strikeout for Lee. And now Bailey. That's going to be a sliding grab in left from none other than Brennan. So now the Rougarou. Ball's in your court, top of the 9th. Mills. That's going to drop, hit the center field wall. A double for Abigail. Here comes Hot Dog, the DH. That's deep. That's caught in center by none other than Trantau, who's been doing great. But that's a tag up. So now Tulo's just got to pop it up. Will they send the runner? They will. Great speed by Abigail. And the Rougarou take a 3-2 lead in the 9th. That's up the middle. That's a base hit for Steelflex. 1 on, 2 out. Bang. Oh, and they go around the horn and score another run. A fielder's choice double. Oh, and a wild pitch. It's getting crazy here in Anchorage. 3 runs given up in the top of the 9th. And a walk for Sandberg. It's getting ugly. A balk. A balk. Moves the runner to second, but the strikeout ends the half inning, but the Wheelers need to score 3 to continue the game. Plainview. That's going to be a fly out in center. Strikeout for EVC. Last chance for Anchorage, who was showing so much grit to get here. And the Rougarou hold on to win by the skin of their teeth in the top of the 9th. put on those 3 runs on the board, and that was it. And the Rougarou move on to the Sweet 16. Bracket busted. No. Already? Wow. Not many good games on at all, if we're being honest. Nashville did get a 2-0 final. Only 2 runs off 8 hits. They only gave up 1 hit the entire game to the Dillos, so pretty solid there. And look at this. My goodness. The 1-hit shutout by Cancun, who's put up 15 runs. Same with Detroit. Look at that. 15-0. 2 errors by California. And then Vancouver as well. This has been ugly. So, oh wow. Okay, now we're checking the major scoreboards. DVS last chance, top of the ninth. They do have a runner on third. Let's see if they could tie it up. This was kind of a split matchup here. I feel like, folks, we'll check after today, EVC, like the best performances from the minors. That's the best performance by a team was the Wheelers, definitely. Let's see, 1 out, 1 on. Oh, what? Oh my. Alrighty, folks. Well, we're gonna try this again. Even the offline file crashes? It's a file thing for sure. Will it put us back where we were? Probably not. But I did save right before, I think. No games today. Wow, so all my visuals. We're going to try. If it crashes again, I don't know what to do. All right. Well, the tournament's still intact. Start time should still be intact. Yeah. Start times are intact. I think the stamina should definitely be intact. Let's see. Let's check. Or actually, who won the... Let's check the Voyagers just to confirm. Let's see. How's their stamina? Yeah, stamina's good. So the stamina definitely stayed. The resetting of the stamina. I guess we're gonna try that again. All right, let's go back into this real-time sim. Yeah, there's games today. I'm sorry, y'all. I think it's a file thing. I think our file has been having a lot of people crash. I know it crashed for AJ the other day. At least it didn't kill the stream, so that's good. All right, we started with Vancouver Lemurs. We'll do that again. Bring all these down to 70. Sorry, y'all. I was so happy with Marcus because of the scrolling. The scrolling out of town. Oh, I thought I paused it. That's a stolen base. All right, we're gonna do... Oh, did not mean to do that. All right, we're gonna go back to view. And we're going to move everything over. We don't need all of these numbers. Same with this side. Move this down. Move this. I'm trying to move y'all. Trying to get through this. All right, that's good. The ad town's good. Just need a strike zone. These two. That goes here. That goes here. And... oh no. Wrong place. That's actually better. Actually, we're just going to go back to the normal small one. I think it was doing too much. And this can go here. Alright, let's get back into it. Speed running. Setting up the widgets. Alright, we're good now. They let it drop? Oh, jeez. Vandal starting off with a vengeance again. A walk. Next in trouble already. That's a strikeout. Double play. I feel bad for anyone who had a good final result. Yeah, low-key, you were definitely aware because your player had 6 strikeouts in the first sim, and then it didn't in the second one. Let's jump into... oh, Florida's up. Uh-oh. Whoops. Wow, I wasn't aware. Yeah. I remember you were there. You're always there. Oh, they bobbled it! Oh, great double play by Seattle. Bon appetit. So now, Hayes with a walk. Quinn. Oh, what a grab and right. Hopefully the game doesn't crash, y'all. That's a line, fly out to right. The game crashed, so we have to redo the first games, the first round. So we're going to try to run through it. What time is it? 9:15. 6-4 to end the inning. And Seattle's still down 1-0. That's a ground out for Bonga. At least the players are not disappearing. Maybe the crash helped with that. Yeah, the game crashed, so we have to redo the whole round. Looks like the results are all standing besides this game. But it's still early. Yep, couple walks. Here we go. Oh, that's squeezed past the second baseman. Here we go. Strikeout. Oh, and a walk. They walk in the first run of the day for Seattle. That's up the middle for Quinn. Oh, and they throw out the runner coming home for the second out, but Seattle does go up 2-1. And a ground out to third. Seattle goes up 2-1. Oh, let's see. Oh, the Lemurs tied it up. Uh-oh. And Anchorage is up 2-1. EBC, you may get your wish. All right. Let's go to that game. They got a runner on. Are we going to get invisible players? Everyone's there. Fly out to right. Can New Orleans tie it up? Oh, that's deep. Goodbye. The dead center. Abigail Mills. 2-2. Walk from dog. They walk the dog. It's a line out to center from Tulo. Oh, and that's a wild pitch. A pass ball. So it was a good pitch. Just the catcher couldn't handle it. That's up the middle. That's going to probably take the lead. Yep, New Orleans. He's like, yeah, maybe we should back out. Nashville only up 1. Buffalo. That's a close game. Rana's losing. Oh, Lemurs are winning. Let's check it out. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Seattle up 2-1. That's going to be a ground out. Roachka pops out. Oh no. Vandals had a crazy result in the pre-crash sim. Now they're struggling. That's 3 quick outs. That's a ground out for Dan. That's a walk for McCannon. Strikeout for Jones. Bolt. Ground out. So Vancouver with another shot to tie it up. Ooh, smooth grab by BD Jr. and left. Hayes up the middle. So leading run at the plate. Yaboya hitless. No longer hitless. 1 for 2. Runner parks at third. A double for Yaboya. That could be good enough for a sac fly. It will be easily. And a sac fly from catcher Scudder ties it up 4-4. And a fly out to end it with Swerve. But Lemur's keeping it close. It's tied. That's a strikeout. That's a ground out. Artemis Aria. Chill the Rose. HO member. That's up the middle. That's Nick Jr. Strikeout for Graves. So maybe the Vandals got some momentum. We're going to the 6th. Banana Boom. Strikeout looking. Second pitch. DeYoung. Line out to center. Roachka walk. Alligator now. Oh, attempted pickoff at first from the catcher. That's an error from the catcher. A walk from Alligator. Silliams. 1 for 2. With a walk now. Elvin Hayes. Perfect at the plate. Oh, a strikeout with bases loaded. Rory Whitaker of the Lemurs striking out. Elwood Hayes. BD Jr. taps it. That's going to be a ground out. A base hit for Dan. Grounder. Oh, nice play by the second baseman. That was Silliams. And a ground out from Jones. So here we go. Can the Vandals take the lead in the 7th? They not on that one. That's just a ground out. Catcher Scudder pops out. Let's see what Swerve does. Hitless. And pops out. It's stretch time. It's tied. Dang, the Vandals had such a great pre-crash sim. And struggling in this version. That was a strikeout. Fly out to left. Darren Clapp in for the Vandals. A walk for Hartman. Jr. pops it up high in the infield. And that ends the 7th. We're going to park here because it's tied. It's minors versus majors. Banana Boom ground out. We are going to check out. Oh, Anchorage. Oh, my. So Anchorage is down 1. Seattle up 3. Nashville up 6. Let's check the major scoreboard. Buffalo up. Oh, my. That would be bad for my bracket. Buffalo losing 5-3. Boise up 3-1. This game is tied. A bunch of good games on. We're going to go back to this one, though. Because the only tied game we have, and it's minors versus majors. DeYoung. That's a ground out. Out number 2 here in the 8th. That's going to drop for a base hit. Popped up. Oh, my. Louisville putting on a performance here at home. That's a base hit for Graves. That's going to be a fly out to right for Beatty. Line out to center. Oh, that's a bobbled ball. That's an error. First one for the Vandals and a strikeout for Jones. Ends the 8th. Can the Vandals take the lead in the 9th with Jake? Good concept, but flies out to right. Scud missile in for Louisville. That's a base hit. For Hayes, Yaboya strikes out looking. 3 pitches. Catcher Scudder with the walk. Good eye. 2 outs in the 9th. Swerve Jr. Taps it. Catcher. And we have a walk-off alert here in the first round. Same with the Wheelers. What do we do? Maybe keep it down here in the don't let it, will it scroll up automatically? It's been scrolling up, but I can keep it here. There we go. Base hit for Bolt. Wheelers have 1 out. Has it been scrolling up every time? Yep. 2 outs for the Wheelers. A double play that the Lemurs grounded into. And looks like that game went to final. The Wheelers did lose. So he said stay here. We're in the 10th. Minors versus Majors. Can the Vandals take a lead in the 10th? They won't. Banana Boom. Thank you for the sub, Wildcat Bandit.
Out of the park.
Couple quick outs. That was DeYoung. And a strikeout to end the inning. Why didn't it show that? All right, here we go. Bottom of the 10th. Junior flies out to left. A pop-up pop out for Graves. Brandon Moore in for Vancouver. BD Jr. with a strikeout. So we're going to the 11th inning. Mr. Alligator. Grounder. Ground out for out number 1. Jake Silliams. Are you kidding me? Louisville hanging tough. That's a base hit, though, for Silliams. Elwood Hayes. That's a walk. And now we see the Vandals with some base runners. Fielder's choice out at second, but they have a runner 90 feet away. Scudder. Oh, what a grab by Dan, who's about to bat in the bottom of the 11th, and it's still tied. Oh, and the Flamingos are keeping it close. They're down, too. That's a ground out for Dan. McCannon. A strikeout from McCannon. And a strikeout for Jones. So 1-2-3. Brandon Moore stepping up for Vancouver. Now we're in the 12th. Looks like that game went to final. Seattle did hold on to win. Swerve Jr., unless there was a walk-off. That's a ground out. Banana Boom strikeout. Captain Clover for Louisville. DeYoung with the walk. Rochka. And they get the fielder's choice out. We're in the 12th. Louisville. That's a base hit. Brandon Moore, 33 pitches in. 34 now. That's a line out to right. What a grab by DeYoung. Strikeout from Hartman. Moore, 4 strikeouts now. And that's a line out. What a grab. So we're going to the 13th. This might be one of the longest games we've ever seen in the Tahini. Alligator. Crabs legend. Ground out. Silliams. Captain Clover still in for Louisville. The pitcher couldn't handle it. That's an error. Second one of the day for Louisville. Hayes. That's a fly out to left. Here we go. Your boy with 2 outs. New pitcher. Bembot McFraud forces the ground out. We're going to the bottom of the 13th. Louisville has another opportunity to walk it off. Like the 5th in a row. Pitching change. Zion wins. Walk for Graves. Strikeout looking for BD Jr. What a pitch by Zion. Attempted pickoff at first. Back safely. Grounder 4-6, but not the 3. 2 outs now for McCannon. Strikeout. 101 mile an hour fastball. And we're going to the 14th inning. Catcher Scudder. That's in the gap. How many bases can he get? 2. So Swerve Jr. is still hitless. 0 for 5 in this game. Fly out to center. Runner parks. Stays parked. Oh, and a wild pitch. Runner on third. They need a sac fly. Just put it in the air. Oh, what a grab in center. They send the runner. They get the inning. Oh, no, wait. That was just a second out. Holy crap. Oh, wait. No, it counted. The run counted. I thought that was a gun out. Okay. Runner counts. Sac fly was successful. I thought it was a gun out. It's 5-4. Louisville, last chance. That's a Beautiful grab and right by DeYoung. Zion wins. That's a great grab. Swerve Jr. lifting up in the air. And a strikeout in the Vandals in 14 innings. Whew. That was a disputable play at the plate. I wonder if they challenged, if they had a challenge remaining. Regardless, Vancouver. Controversial. I thought that was a gun out from center field. I had no idea that it was safe. And Vancouver moves on. So we're going to... All these games went to final. We're going to finish today's sim. We're going to see top performances. We got asked that yesterday. We're going to save, first of all. Save. Whew. Most important save of my simming career after that crash. Top performer from the minors. Avada Kedavra. 3 for 4 with 4 ribbies. Alyssa Jacob, I guess because they played on the road at a minor league park, it counted as a minor league game. That's unfair. But she balled out 3 for 6 with a bomb. And Wombat Jones of the Hepcats. So 2 Hepcats and a Serpent. We'll check the majors top performers. Montaigne, 8 innings, 0 earned runs. Human, 7 innings, 0 earned runs. And Kyle of the Surge, 3 for 4 with a double, a homer, and 4 ribbies. Now it's time to score these brackets. So we're going to see all the games. Oh, the Surge won it. Oh, they scored 3 in the 8th and won it. Congratulations. Wow. That's huge for my bracket. So Surge win 6-5. Apex Sloths. The Sloths won it in the 9th. Oh my. That's insane. That destroyed my bracket. No longer perfect over here. 4-2 is your final. Sloths, best Tahini team of all time, continues their run at Tahini Classics. The Demons shutting out the Firehawks 6-0. Someone's got to be perfect. Come on. I did not spend time making that perfect bracket tracker for no reason. Let's see. Toro Swifties, they win 3-0. Wow. Very different from the first sim. It was a blowout in the first one. Regardless, final still stands. Dang, I wish it didn't crash to Apex 1 in the first one. Let's see. Lemurs. Yep, we saw that. 5-4. What a game. Then we got Raptors Scorpions. Raptors did hold on to win 3-1. We're going to score that. The fact that the Vandals and the Lemurs went to the 14th was absolutely bonkers. Just still thinking about that. Hepcats. Checking that out. They won 9-3. As expected against a bot team, but you never know in a 1-game playoff. Where are the Rougarou? They're somewhere. If I could find them. Why can't I find the Rougarou? And the Wheelers. Oh, they're right here. 5-4. Sorry about that. That was a close game that we saw in the out of town. We peeked in it for a little bit. Stars, Dillos. Stars won from what I saw. 7-0. Dillos are eliminated. Sea Serpents won 8-6. Yep. I think that might be the last one. Yep. All right, we're going to pull over the prediction list and see who's perfect. Oh, let me make sure my voice and video is good. Hold on. There we go. Classic troubleshooting technique. Thank you, Brickwall, for catching that. Legend. All right, so after one round, if you could see the tracker, I updated it. We have one perfect bracket, and it's Nergy. That's it. Right there in the top. Probably up here somewhere. What's up, Dynamic? So Nergy has a perfect bracket. And that's it. Oh, we should score the predictions. Not a single minor league team won, correct? So the answer is no. Just based off what I see here. It's okay, Dynamic. You get one next year. From what I could see here, I don't see any minor league teams won. Ooh. Yeah, the closest we have is the Lemurs. I don't think a minor league team beat a major league team. I think I got one wrong. Where's... Yeah, oh my goodness. I'm tied for second with a lot of folks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of us tied for second. No. Alrighty. Let's see. Games tomorrow, no, but games the next day, no as well until we... All right, let's get to tomorrow. Do a quick bracket check. This is what we have so far. I'm probably blocking some stuff. Yep, let me move myself real quick. I'm off center just to actually put in the top right. All right, that's our bracket so far. I have to do a few things. First of all, flip the homes and away. Pathfinder should definitely be at home. We'll keep them all at 805. Toro should definitely be at home. Make that 805. Surge Kingpins, I have no idea. I'm going to refer to the master bracket. Kingpins, yep. That makes sense. They had a bye. Bears, Raptors. Are they even showing that? They're not. Sloths, Voyagers. Voyagers should be at home. That's good. Make that start at 805. Make this start at 805. Space Rangers should be at home for that one. Crabs are good. Hepcats should probably be at home. They are. I'm going to flip that. All right. Now let's go to the minors. Bears, Raptors. Bears are at home. Excellent. It's the only minor league team hosting a game. At least in the file, but according to the file, but the Hepcats are hosting as well. What's the closest game on paper? Would anyone say? I think Voyager Sloths. Let me see. Actually, Stars Space Rangers. I like to do pick'ems between the closest matchup. Let's do 2 minutes. Stars, Space Rangers. Who's going to win this game? It's just technically the closest matchup. It's two majors teams. Plus, they're the closest in seeding if it's between two majors teams. So get your channel points wagered. Yeah. So one perfect bracket, as you can see in the scrolling. Let's see if Nergy can ride this out. It'd be cool to root for this first ever perfect bracket. While this prediction's going, let's pull out this bracket from Nergy. Any upsets to worry about in this round? Not really. Oh, yeah. A lot of chalk in this round. So perfect so far, needing things to just fall into their lap here. Any real true, upsets would completely bust that bracket in this round. So basically, if we're paying attention, just the focus would be on, will we see any upsets? A true upset. And if we do, then we will have 0 perfect brackets. For like the 20-something, I think we've been doing predictions for like 22, 23 seasons in a row. So it would be another season of no perfect brackets. And with the predictions over, we're going to go start a real-time sim. Home and aways looks good. The Vandals used a lot of their bullpen in that first game. They had 1 day off, and now they have to travel to Cancun. I think it was over here. We'll check when the game starts. What game do we want to see? If you're in Twitch chat. I'll pick one. I think we should go with the gambled game. All right, we want to see Cancun. Alrighty. That's a strikeout. I don't know why. So funny when I've figured out OTP the way I play it like so well now. It's so funny. Like I knew that it was going to start with like a high crowd volume. All right, let's get after it. Here we go. Toros Vandals. And I'm going to let the game go. I'll be right back. Why is it not? Oh, I know. Let's see something. All right, here we go. I'll be right back.
Out of the park.
Thank you for the raid, FKN. I ran off to the bathroom, didn't want to waste any time, so wanted to get the game started. And we are in the Tahini Classic. We're in recruitment right now. Minor league draft going on. What's up, ZT Evans? What's up, EBC, FKN, my brother, and Attica? Hope y'all had a good stream. I did finally apply boosts to Austin Bentley Jr. Go Cardinals for life. What's up, FKN? Check out FKN's league. It's so freaking awesome. I hope the Cardinals are doing well. I'm biased. Looks like the Toros are taking care of business so far. And, yeah, it's 4-0 already here in the second. Y'all missed a crazy game in round one between the Vandals and the Lemurs, a majors versus minors team. It went to 14 innings, and the Vandals depleted their entire bullpen. So they're probably going to have a rough go at it if they do have to tap into their bullpen, which looks like they're going to. So we're actually going to back out of this game. We treat this like red zone. Ooh, the Bears up. We're going to have to jump into that one for sure. They're a minor league team beating a major league team. So the Tahini Classic is where we take the PPE teams and we do an open tournament. It's the only true open tournament in all of sim leagues between majors and minors teams. And it's single game knockout, which makes it wild because baseball's not supposed to be played in single game knockout. And we run a prediction challenge. 73 people submitted a bracket to make some league money. And I have a perfect bracket tracker. A perfect bracket would net that user $1 billion in PBE money, which would be by far the biggest payout ever for any one event. Yeah, so we're getting kind of crazy here. We're going to back out of this game. We're going to jump into the Bears-Raptors game. There's one game in the minor league out of town. Okay. We're going to go back here. We're going to jump in. Here we go. Bears up. Would be a bracket buster. And Nergy would no longer have a perfect bracket. Congrats to your team, Attica, and FKN's league. Winning on the game of the night, game of the day. That's a ground out for Vacuum. 1 out. That's a base hit for Cove. First hit for Cove. Stolen base, safe. A walk for Leg. Can the Raptors take the lead? They are the major league team. Oh, and the bobbled ball. It's an error. So bases loaded. And that's going to drop. That's 1 run. And that ties it. David slaying Goliath. That's amazing. Oh, and that's a wild pitch. And Boise takes the lead. It's some ugly, sloppy play by the Bears. That's another walk. That's Shaw Dynasty. Barry Allen. Oh, that's past the right side. 1 run will score. 2 runs score. And the Raptors have opened it up here in the 4th. And a walk. So it's just getting uglier and uglier for Joe Kelly and the Bears. Bases loaded. Strikeout, finally. That second out. The ever-elusive second out. Bases loaded. That's up the middle. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And the Raptors. We tuned in, and the Bears lost all momentum. I'm sorry for jinxing you, Bears faithful, but it's 7-2 Raptors. We're going to back out because that got ugly quick. Seattle Providence is tied. Nashville. That would be a bracket buster for sure. No doubt. For Nergy's perfect bracket, let's pop in. This is the game of the prediction game. Oh, that's you, Viper. Sorry about that. That's the broadcaster jinx. That's a walk off a full count. Pilsudski, 4-6. Is that going to be a sack fly? It will be pretty easily. It's 5-1. That was Valor Jr. Wild pitch. That's a walk. Ball 4. You could see it right there. Taylor strikeout. I can't control the fact that some of these players are invisible. AJ and AW did it all season. That's funny. That is a base hit for Cross Erickson Sterling with one on. That's a base hit up the middle. So 2 on, nobody out for Buoyant. 4-6-3, double play, Nashville. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. Make it 5-2. And a strikeout for Alvarez, who's watching. Uzi, what's up, Uzi? That ends the 5th. This is a crazy game. This would bust Nergy's bracket, but we'll back out for a minute. Buffalo dominating. We haven't seen them yet on stream. Providence up 5-2. KC keeping it close. Okay. And the Bears, unfortunately, got wrecked by the broadcast jinx. Toros, oh man, things are happening in this one. Won't mention what that is. We'll probably have to keep an eye on that for sure. And the Demons upsetting the the Pathfinders so far on the road. A lot of good action here. I'm intrigued by the Hepcats. What's up, Uzi? I already said what's up. I'm going to keep saying it because you're my boy. That's a strikeout for Tulo. That's a strikeout for Steelflex. Oh. I was looking at the... Okay, whatever. We're in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out, 1 on. That's a strikeout. Eshelman Jr. pitching for New Orleans. Another strikeout. So KC couldn't score in the bottom of the 6th. A strikeout for Bang. Strikeout for Sandberg Brennan. Another strikeout. Eddie Catch. Putting on a show at home. Stretch time here in the 7th. That's a strikeout for Ulibarri. Eshelman gets pulled for Tentacion. That's a strikeout. A lot of strikeouts. That's going to drop and hit the wall in center field. And that's going to be a double with a full count. So Poe up the middle. Oh my gosh. The Hepcats. They tie it up in the 7th. That's a strikeout. Holy mackerel. We got a game, folks. We're going to stick here for a second. Hopefully y'all are okay with that. That's a strikeout for Farquhar. In Nashville, ending Nergy's perfect bracket right there. And the out of town. That's a... Oh, over the center fielder. Misjudged it. Probably could have gone for 3, but that's fine. Bullworm with a double. Here comes Abigail. That's a strikeout. Hot dog. Strikeout. So they put a runner. New Orleans put a runner on second. Did absolutely nothing with it. So now Hepcats have an opportunity to respond. That's a strikeout for Walker. Pathfinders in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, they scored 2. Oh my. Hold on. Walk-off opportunity for the overall number 1 seed. Might get outdone at home. Question. Detroit about to beat Toronto. Yeah, do we watch that game? Yes or no? Attica mentioning it in chat. Thank you for also catching that in the out of town. Do we tune in for the bottom of the 9th in that one while Kansas City's in the 8th? I think we should. Yeah, they already scored 2 with no outs recorded yet. It could be a wild finish. Yeah, let's do it. They are the overall number 1 seed. Obviously, would be a bracket buster for Nergy. And they're the only perfect bracket. Here we go. No outs. Jeff Lewis of Toronto. First out. That's Frig Delling on the mound. Already given up 2. Dribbler. Mills beats any throw. When the Hepcats scored in the bottom of the 8th. All right, is that the closest game? All right, let's collapse this. Let's go to... Oh, no. It doesn't like cooperating. There we go. Oh, moved again. I'm trying to get it to pause. It's not listening. All right, well, we're done trying that out. We're going to go back to the collapsed. All right, here we go. Last out for Toronto with 1 on. And that's it. The Demons knock out the overall #1 seed. And that'll do it for this one. Detroit moves on to the Elite 8, stunning the Pathfinders in their home park. And we're going to go to the game of the day for sure. That's not allowed. Yeah, someone get Taco Shop. He hates the tahini. All right, hate's a strong word. He doesn't believe in the tahini like a lot of us do. That's a strikeout for Cadaver. Here we go. Last chance for the Rougarou in the bottom of the 9th. Lunar base. Oh, they scored 2. They're only down 2. They were down 4. That's a ground out. Out #1, WD Jecker in for the Hepcats. Strikeout for Steelflex. Hepcats trying to make history. Here we go. Last chance for New Orleans. Bringing up Bang. Manuel Bang. And that'll do it. The Hepcats at home making history against the Rougarou. Beating a major league team, the first team to do it in OTP 25. The Hepcats. Somebody ping the Hepcats server. Y'all did it. And the Rougarou did win their first game, lost the second game. And wow, history. Goran Ems, player of the game. 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. Unbelievable. A home run. 2 home runs. Both hits were home runs for Ems. Unbelievable. But we're not done yet with today's Sims. We're in the 9th. Nashville has a chance to add to their lead. Probably the best game on right now is within 2 runs. Let's go pop in. The Hepcats. Legendary performance. And Nergy's bracket's busted. Nashville trying to add insult to injury to Nergy's bracket. 9-6. Solo shot by Jones. Line out for Pilsudski. Valor. That's going to drop. Indiana Polis, who ruined my season with the Toros. Former teammate of mine. Gave up that homer, but other than that, a pretty clean inning. Here we go. Last chance. Cross Erickson. Oh, a base hit. Here we go. Time run on deck. But now we get to see Scotty Sterling. Strikeout. Buoyant. That's a pop out. Last chance. Project Saints player. Eminem. Grounds out. And Nashville further destroys that perfect bracket from Nergy by winning on the road. And I will score that prediction. The Stars win 9-6. And every game went to final, including the Bears, who put up 7 runs at home. Wasn't enough to win it, though. So we're going to... Unless there's a game going on that we're not seeing. Nope. Alrighty. So we're going to finish the sim. Kansas City, wow. We're going to save. And we're going to check out top performers from each league if it lets us. Barry Allen, and the only game they're counting in the minors. 3 for 5, 3 for 4 for Enderman, 2 for 4 with 3 runs. Let's just go top overall performers. How about that? Johnny Patey, the Voyagers pitcher against the Sloths with a shutout win, 8 innings and 0 earned runs. Barry Allen, 3 for 5 with a double and 3 ribbies. Ryan Knock, who I drafted first overall in fantasy, 6 innings, 0 earned. So we're going to go to my master bracket. Let's go Demons. They win 3-2. An old Demons meme from when I played for them. Let's do Demons. It was a mistype in Twitch chat that a lot of Demons saw when we were on stream watching us play. Oh, no. We had just signed 2 big free agents in the off season, and we had a private group chat, and Super TARDIS put "Let's do Demons" instead of "Let's go Demons," so that became the meme going forward. Voyagers win 3-0. Toros, Vandals. Toros. Oh, with the one hitter. I just realized that. Six nothing. I kind of lost track of that. We had so many good games on. Bears, Raptors. Raptors win 14-7. Almost done here. Got a few more. Now we got Hepcats. They won 6-5. And a historic game. Got to let Dirk know for his stat keeping, but he just does it himself. Shout out to Dirk. Every year goes in and updates the sheet with all the wins and losses from each team. To keep track of the history of this tournament. It's kind of a good litmus test on organizations, right? If you have a lot of wins in the Tahini, that probably means your franchise is in a good spot. If your minor league team keeps beating major league teams, that's also a good indicator of success. Producing top quality as best as you can in the minors. So it's fun to look at those stats, especially since we've been compiling them for a while now. Kingpin Surge. Surge dominated. Oh. And now Crabs won at home 5-2. So we're going to check out the prediction standings right now. Where am I? I'm in first? Oh, wow. Wow, Nergy's bracket got wrecked because they had the Pathfinders winning the whole thing. My Final Four is literally fully intact. That's actually crazy. Did not want this. But I have to update the ticker. We literally have 0 perfect brackets. You could tell score potential would be 74. That's the most you can get from challenge.com. So I'm going to update the ticker on my other screen, if I could find it. Yep. The brackets. Nobody. Oh, I should put a double bar here too. Actually, that's fine. Nobody. We did. We had the Hepcats win, but the prediction poll, I know people always try to get me on the wording of the prediction poll. The prediction poll clearly stated round 1. When I did it, I put R1, meaning round 1, so that didn't ruin the prediction poll. The Hepcats did win in round 2. However, the prediction was Stars versus Space Rangers, and the Stars won. So I actually have the first place bracket right now. Nergy in second, Mike Loot. Let's see where my wife's at. She's tied for 30th, along with Brain and Arctic and Black Baby Jesus. 4 people tied for 30th. This would be easily, without question, my first ever time winning the prediction challenge if I can hold on to win. So you may see me rooting for that to occur. We're going to end today. Make sure there's games tomorrow. There are exactly 4 because there's 8 teams left. We're going to do... So Voyagers, Surge, Hepcats, Raptors, Stars, Crabs, Demons, Toros. Here we go. And now I'm going to make sure the homes and aways are correct. And then I'm going to, well, save it multiple times. Save it now. And then save it after the changes. Go to the master bracket. Toro should be at home. That's good. Voyager should be at home. That's good. Crab Stars. I think the Crabs, that's good. Excellent. And Raptors, Hepcats. I think the Hepcats. Yeah, they should be at home. Hepcats should be. Let's go to the minors. All right, we're good. All that stayed, so that's correct. Now I'm going to save it again. Let's get a prediction. What's the closest game on paper? Just based off seeding, minors, majors. They're all within 8 seeds of each other. That's hilarious. Wow. All right, we can see the home and away. We can see who's starting. Will a road team win in the Elite 8? You got 2 minutes. So get your predictions in quickly. Will a road team win in the Elite 8 here in the Tahini Classic? All right, I have some changes for the Voyagers while y'all are betting. Perfect timing. 2-man rotation. So you have one GM, Taco Shop, who's like, I don't make a bracket because I want a better chance for a young user to win. And then you have Enoch, who wants changes. So 2-man, move Gausman and Crawford to the pen. Okay, I think they automatically went. Okay. Malgar to middle, use less. Closer to none specified. Anchovy, middle relief, normal. Oh, middle relief, normal. Middle relief, normal. Anchovy, middle relief, normal. It's not that already. Yeah. I think we should be good. Melgar. Middle, use less. Closer, unspecified. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, I'm stupid. Closer to none specified. I put the wrong one. Yep. My bad. I know you're typing right now. Closer to none specified of avoid high levers. Now I'm going to save it again. Yep. I saw you typing. I beat you to it. Ha! Got him. You're welcome. Voyagers won another trophy in the trophy case to be remembered forever in PBE lore. Alrighty, here we go. Will a road team win? More people voted yes. 200 channel points. Kind of light there, but that's fine. I'm probably blocking some of the stamina stuff. That's also fine. Here we go. Prediction is in. I like taking the... What's your channel points bank account, EVC? Let us know. Honestly, if you're watching, I want to know your channel points bank account right now. I'm nosy. So everybody type in your channel points bank account. No shame. Don't lie either. Not that I know how to check how much you actually have, so I can't verify it. 7.9. So you're close to that 1 million payout. That could be helpful. That's always fun. 7,500. So y'all are around the same amount. That's interesting. I want to see if by the end of the night y'all can try to compete for more against each other. KP, I lose all the bets. That's why I'm enjoying the fact that I'm not betting right now. I'm actually running the predictions. I'm covering a whole matchup here. That's fun. Serge Boisers with Matt Stroh. Enoch, if you're watching, are you cool with Matt Stroh being your next pitcher? If that's accurate. Anyway. Vipers with 18,000. So could be claiming that. Almost to 2 million can claim, but obviously trying to fight for more. We love when people don't withdraw from their account because that means more money to gamble with. Haha. All right. Let's do a real-time sim and pause it. Is Matt Stroh tired? No, we're good. 100%. All right, here we go. Real-time sim and a pause coming your way. Oh, we did the prediction already. All right. Real-time with a pause. Pause sim. All right, here we go. We need a game, chatters. Please help me. I think my wife's... Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I saw her in the kitchen looking frantic with her phone like this, like typing profusely. And I'm like, oh, she's typing Cancun in chat. I know it. I know it. I know it. And she did. All right, we're going to jump into Cancun, Detroit. Here we go. I'm going to move the camera before we jump in. So like over here-ish. That should be good. We're going to jump in. Going to confirm. And I'm in a good spot. And that's going to pop up and pop out for Granholm with Wayne Wheeler on the mound. That's going to drop for a base hit. For Vida, that's a double. So no hitter broken up pretty early. That's a strikeout. Made 17 million last season. Saved points to beat Stupid in Prospect League for newbies to win. Bet Stupid. That's awesome. That's a ground out for Ruiz. Well, shout out to you, Vipers, for betting bold, helping new users build up their channel points. That's a pop out in the slide for Vida with the slide. That's a pop out for Jackson. Ground out for Blue Sky. And here comes Jingleheimer. That's deep. And another sliding grab, but that was Granholm. 1-2-3 inning for Cancun. And Buffalo took an early lead on the road against New York. That's a strikeout for Gunk. We're going to move on to Jolly now. Strikeout. And Torres. A walk. And a 4-6 ground out to end the top of the second. Our clear, not cloudy. What a beautiful play at third by Gunk. And another play at third. That's a ground out. That's a fly out to end the second. We're going to the third. And that's a strikeout for Burnside. A strikeout for Granholm. A strikeout for Vida. To end the top of the third, Cancun will bring up Aza. That's the first hit for Cancun in this game. After this half inning, we'll jump out and check out another game. That's a walk from Murphy. A laid down bunt by Burns. So 2 runners in scoring position now for Cancun. That's over the center fielder that hit the wall in center. That's 2-run RBI double from Jackson. And the Toros jump out to a 2-0 lead. That's a base hit for Blue Sky. Make it 3-0 Cancun. Crowd goes nuts here at home for the Toros. At the El Palacio Days. Can't remember. That's a base hit for Art Clear, Not Cloudy. Oh, tagged out. What a throw from left from Dogwood, but the Demons gave up 3. We're going to jump out. Oh my, the Hepcats. This would be the second time in league history, not to jinx them. It would be the second time in league history that the Hepcats, or that the Miners would have a team win 2 times against a Majors team in the same tournament, knocking out 2 Majors teams. Hepcats already ended the Rougarous' chances at a championship. Now they have a chance to ruin the Raptors' opportunity at a championship. So we're going to jump in there and see if the Hepcats can make history for the second time in this tournament. This is why we do this, folks. That's it. Yes, that would be nice. Thank you. It's a ground out for leg. Nakamura! The announcer's jinx. Nakamura off a 2-1 count, 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Down the middle, a missed pitch by Mike Boss III, and it's 1-0. With a solo shot from Nakamura. Allen with a base hit. Can the Raptors open this up? That's a sliding grab by Ulibarri. The pickoff at first made a move towards second, but got tagged out, I guess. That was a very strange animation, y'all. That's a base hit, though, for Poe. How did the Hepcats respond? 4-6-3 double play. Great work by the Raptors. Franklin Judge Cruiser just gave up the 3rd hit of the day from Walker. That's a line out, though, to center. We're going to pop back out. Check out another game. Give everybody some love. Surge. Surge doing damage in this run. My champion. I'm pretty sure I picked him to win it. I'm confirming that. I did pick them to win the whole thing. So, my champion against Enoch's Voyagers. So basically me versus Enoch, you could say. One may say. That's a walk for Thriller. That's a fielder's choice out at second for Kim. Thank you, babe. Shout out to Bianca, drink tender of the evening. You can't see the branding. Adult apple juice. Thank you, babe. Oh, it's a base hit for Moose. Oh, this is very good. Much needed. That's a double for Moose. That's a pop out from Thomas. Can the Voyagers tie it up here in the 4th? Claw Daddy on the mound. It's a strikeout for Otage. We're going to the 5th. Surge up. 3-2. That's a ground out from Forbes. Savage. That drops in right center. Hit the wall. Sliding double. That's a ground out from Monster. OTP Wizard. Cover athlete. Oh, and the errant throw from right. Oh, they would have gunned him out. So they sent the runner, which was bold, and it paid off. The error scored to DeMars. A ground out from Kyle into Surge. And the Surge do lead 4-2 after that error. A walk, though, so tying run at the plate for Cove, with Cove at first. Cove takes off. is safe. Oh, I'm your biggest fan. That's a ground out from Cove, but runner on third. DeMars with a walk. Another walk. That's James Dion. So Juice's base for the Voyagers, and Cove, a strikeout swinging. 84 miles an hour. Got him. Kruger. Oh, and this has popped up to the sky. And they did nothing with bases loaded. That's got to sting if you're the Voyagers, but I ain't complaining. We're going to pop out of this. We have a tie game we haven't seen yet, so perfect timing. Nashville knotted up with the Craps on the road at the pot. That's a strikeout. You didn't see it, but that was Andrews. Andrews Jr. So we're going to go see Goose now. That's going to line out first with Guy Manuel Laura on the mound. That's a ground out. And here comes Fuse. That's a strikeout. It ends the sixth. So our only tied ball. Oh, just kidding. The Hepcats took the lead. Oh, I'm going to get accused of jinxing it if we watch it and the Hepcats lose. But we are... I feel bad. We only tuned in for the Stars crash for literally like 10 seconds. But then we noticed something on the out-of-town. Attempted pickoff did not succeed. That's a strikeout for Ulibarri. Crawford, strikeout. But the Hepcats scored 2. There are only 2 runs in the game here in the 7th. And they lead 2-1. A pop up, pop out to left. Eddie Catch in for the Hepcats. That's vacuum line out to center. Cove. Will it drop? It won't. That's caught in left. That's going to end the top of the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors. A quick, clean inning for the Hepcats. And that's a beautiful grab in left. A web gem from Nakamura. Serpo. A line out directly to the second baseman. Jung Kook in for the Raptors, and that's a clean inning for the Raptors. So last chance. Here we go. Joe Dejen. Leg. Oh, bobbled ball. That's an error. Second one for the Hepcats. Stolen base is safe. Nakamura. That's a base hit. He's hot. They're hot. That's a double. And the Raptors tied up. The crowd boos. Allen. Ground out, but they moved the runner successfully to third. A sac fly takes the lead. That's a strikeout, though, for Shaw Dynasty. 2 outs now. Allen. That's going to drop. What a hit. Allen 0 for 3 on the day. First hit. Could not have been more clutch. It's 3-2. And a stolen base is successful, but a strikeout ends the top of the 9th. The Raptors score 2. Season on the line. Oh, we have a walk-off opportunity for the Toros in the out-of-town. That's a line out to left for out number 1. That was Walker. Ems. Strikeout for Ems. Can I pause the other game? Is that possible? Oh, it ended. That means we missed a walk-off. The strikeout, though. Raptors win. Looks like the Toros walked it off. We're going to check. The Raptors did hold on to win. The Hepcats did have an opportunity. They had it in their hands. Gave it up in the 9th. And let's see what happened here. Burns with a sacrifice fly off Frigg Delling, and the Toros move on to the Final 4. We missed it because we were seeing if the Hepcats were going to pull it off. I think that's okay. I don't think anybody's going to blame me for that. That would have been the second time ever that a minor league team wins 2 games against majors teams. But we move on to a couple more games that haven't gone to final score, which are these 2. This one's closer. The Voyagers bring up Cove, who strikes out. And that's 2 outs now with Crunk Jr. in for the surge. Cove, base hit, single. And a line out to left. Last chance for the Surge to add some insurance. Same with the Stars in the out-of-town. Oh, that's crushed into the grassy area in dead center. Goodbye. 475 feet. That was a bomb. And it's 6-4. That's going to drop. What a blooper by Forbes. Takes off. Oh, that's a beautiful throw from behind home plate. Wait, that was safe? I guess a bad tag. Nice grab in center, but that's a tag up. Out number 1. Monster with a strikeout. Wizard. Gosman in for the Voyagers. Takes care of it. And here comes Dion. The bottom of the 9th. Pop out. 2 outs remaining for Chapler in the Surge. It's a strikeout. Check swing. That's a strike 3. Kruger. Last chance. And a base hit. So will we see some drama here with 2 outs? Moose tying run at the plate. Hit and run. Ground out. The Surge, my champions, move on to the final 4. And we have 1 game left. And it's 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Can the Crabs miraculously come back in this one? This would be the ultimate stunner. And they don't. That's it. Benny Sheets and the Stars get the W. So that ends the day. Gonna finish the sim. Did a road team win? Yeah, 3 of them. So that answers that. Will the road team win in the Elite 8? Yes. Buffalo won, Nashville won, and Boise won. So we're gonna finish the sim. And the Hepcats were at home, and that kind of skewed the bet to favor the away teams, and yet they put up an absolute fight of a lifetime. Let's go to the master bracket. I should still be in first, but only one way to find out. Toros win 4-3. Oh, put the wrong score. There we go. 3-4. Now we got, wow, the Stars really poured it on them at the end. Between the 6th and the 9th inning, they scored 2 runs in each one. 8-3. Now we got Toro. Oh, I already scored that one. Hepcats. God, what a crazy game. 3-2. And of course, my Surge wins 6-4. So now we're going to check the prediction standings. I am in first by a decent margin against Wally Choi. It's going to come down to who wins the championship. I really need the Surge to win. And I got all Final 4 teams correct. Wow. I'm clapping it up for myself. All right, so that's insane. All right, we're going to end today. 2 more rounds left. Going to confirm there's games. There are. It gets a little easier to maneuver when there's less teams. We're going to save because we already had a crash earlier. And we're going to do some home and away flips. Then I'll save again. I think this Toro should be at home. This is going to be a huge game for my bracket. Yes, they are the home team. And the Raptor Stars. The Stars are at home. They're by 1 seed. Yep. That should be at 8:05. All right, we're going to save again. All right, it comes down to 4 teams. 71st out of 73. I'm sorry, EVC. Maybe next season. But we started with 26 teams. We're down to 4. Only can crown 1 champion. Uh, since this game is pretty much a one-seeded difference, let's do that. Who will win? Stars, Raptors. You got 2 minutes. Let's see some big bets here. It's a pick 'em, and we'll see who's at home. You can see who's pitching. I'll move my down here. Stars, Raptors. You got 2 minutes. I'm checking my messages on Discord. Nothing. We started with 2016s. We're down to 4. 8th guaranteed, 1 more win, and that's it. So 1,000 channel points on the Raptors with plenty of time left. Irma pitching for the Toros at home. This is interesting because I need her to do well enough to lose. So well enough, but maybe I need the bullpen to choke it. Maybe put my player in. That would be helpful, I think, for me if my player gets checked in. So this is awkward because I'm picking against my own player and my wife who's pitching. Hopefully it doesn't cause controversy in the household. But I need the Surge to win. I've never won a bracket challenge. I've put in the work to run it every year. I love doing it. It's probably my favorite activity in the league, truthfully. But it has been kind of painful to not even contend for a championship for the bracket challenge. I'm in prime position to win it. I need the Surge to win. And who else do I need to win? I need the Stars to win. So I need the Surge and the Stars to both win in this round. And then that probably seals it for me. I mean, that would be insane. Final Four correct and the championship correct. So the Toros have the chance to do the funniest thing, ruin my night. And I'm on the team. So again, awkwardness galore. Getting the classic eyes in my direction. Here we go. We're going to start a real-time sim. Last real-time sim because the only round left with 2 games at least. Here we go. We're going to pause it. And we're going to jump in to see, I guess, the betting game to start. And here we go. Oh, let me move my camera. Should be up here. Confirm. Yeah, that's good. We can hold on. We can collapse this. Only 1 game out of town. All right, back to action. All right, I gotta take 1 more break. I'll be right back. Back. Tie game here, tie game there, tie game everywhere. That's a strikeout for Nakamura. Nashville We'll bring up Taylor, who pops out. Toros did take a lead in the out of town. We'll pop out to there after the second. Kulik Warren, strikeout. Sakudo, base hit on the right side. That's their first hit of the day. So not a single no-hitter going in any of these two games. That's a strikeout for Andrews. And my Surge are in the out of town against my Toros. Irma on the mound. Surge is up to bat. They got Jock Hammer. Base ground out for Jock Hammer. Griller up the middle. Second hit of the day for the Surge. It's a single. Stolen base. Strike him out. But a safe stolen base. Forbes. Strikeout looking. Irma. Dealing right now. 1-0. It's a ground out for Jackson. Ground out for Blue Sky. Jingleheimer. That's up the middle. Oh, it's bounced. It hit the wall. It's a double for Jingleheimer Schmidt. And a ground out to the pitcher from Unruly Rowdy Diamonds Are Clear Not Cloudy. We'll go to the fourth. Savage. That's a pop out for out number one. Monster. That's a base hit. Sharply hit the corner. That bounce was cool. I've never seen that animation. That's a double. That's going to be a grab in center from Azza for out number two. Kyle strikes out looking, and Irma only 53 pitches in. And the Toros lead 1-0. We'll see the end of the fourth and then bounce back out. That's a ground out for Greenwall. McGillicuddy. What a grab. That's dove on the ground before it hit the ground and caught it for out number two. And a pop out to the catcher from Azza. And Clifton putting on a performance of their own. That's a ground out from Mustard. Oh, looks like the Stars took a 2-0 lead. Looks like it was Pilsudski has an RBI for the Stars. McMagic, that's a base hit. Tying run at the plate for Vacuum. Heads up play by the shortstop, out number one. Oh, a pickoff at first. The lefty, Dizzy Stoner, taking advantage of the view at first, got the pickoff, and the Stars hold on to 2-0 lead. It's a base hit for Kulik Warren. Surge did not score on the top of the fifth. It's a double for Kulik Warren and the Stars. Sakudo. That's a pop out for out number one. Andrews. That drops in left. Another run for the Stars. 3-0. RBI for Andrews. DeVille. Pop up and pop out. Out number two. And a walk for 43.25. Pilsudski. Oh, and a hooked it. Nice grab in left. Oh, that was from a hook. Oh, and the Surge tied it up. That game's further along. This game's a 3-0 game. We're going to go back. Sorry, it's tie game versus a 3-run difference. We're going to go with the tie game. Bottom of the sixth. Clifton still in for the Surge. That's a line out. And the 1-2 for Jingleheimer Schmidt. That drops and hits the first base line wall. And a sliding double for Jingleheimer Schmidt. A strikeout for Yosh Greenwall. And that's a pop out to center field. Clifton. What an outing on the road at the Toros. Irma still in for the Toros, also with a great outing. Only one run given up. That's a pop out for Wizard. Oh, and the Raptors got on the board. Keeping track of that as well. Kyle with a ground out. And a strikeout for Mustard. So Irma not needing any bullpen help at all so far. Up the tie game 1-1. McGillicuddy. Bottom of the seventh. Single from McGillicuddy. Here comes Aza. That's a fly out for out number 1. Murphy with a strikeout. A 0-2 count. Called strike 3. And another strike 3 looking for Dolores Clifton. The Surge are threatening. 2 on. In the top of the 6th. Ryan Neggs checks in for the Toros, so Irma's day is done. With a really good outing. And it may play out exactly how I wanted. 2 runners now, base runners for the Surge. The 3-6, but not the 3. Runners on the corners, 1 out. And the wild pitch from Neggs. And the Surge take a 2-1 lead here on the road. A strikeout for Forbes. A strikeout for Savage. So Neggs did give up that run, but settled in after that. Here comes the Toros to respond. And the Raptors only came away with 1 run in the 6th. That's a ground out for Jackson. Chapler checks in. So both starting pitchers had incredible outings. 1 run given up. A walk for Blue Sky. Jingleheimer Schmidt. Here we go. A strikeout. This is big coming up. Are clear. Not cloudy. Oh, and the pickoff. The pickoff at first. That ends the 8th. Are you kidding me? Neggs still in for the Toros. Unbelievable. Cookie Monster ground out. Wizard. Ground out. Neggs. Can they hold on? That hurts. That's a double. That dropped and hit the wall for Koala Kyle. And then now they finally pull Neggs. Center fielder with a strikeout on Mustard and Mustard. So last chance here in the bottom of the 9th, where history is always made. They won on a walk-off last round. Sacrifice hit. That's a strikeout for Our Clear Not Cloudy. Beta Chapler. That's the first hit given up by Chapler. It's a single for Greenwall. So a home run wins it for McGillicuddy. And a stolen base. Save. McGillicuddy. Oh, another stolen base. Save. They send him twice. A line out directly to second base. That's huge. Aza. And that does it. Beta Chapler shuts the door. And the Surge move on to the Tahini Classic Championship. Whew. What a game. It was knotted up. Both starting pitchers dominated in a pitcher's duel. And Irma had a great game, but Dolores Clifton had a lower game score and gets player of the game. You know, I'm obviously biased, but despite the no decision and the team loss, despite the no decision and the team loss, Irma Gerd deserved player of the game. I don't know how anyone can argue otherwise. I get it. Dolores Clifton got the win, but with a lower game score. I guess the win is what did it, like the pitcher win, but I don't know. Gerd had 3 more strikeouts. Regardless, the Surge, move on. What a game. A classic pitcher's duel. And the difference was the bullpen. Ryan Neggs gave up that run. Beta Chapler didn't give up any. So now we have a 3-run difference here. Last Final Four matchup to watch out of the 2. Strikeout for Kulik Warren. Strikeout for Sakudo. Raptors have 2 more opportunities to tie it. That's a line out. What a grab by Kulik Warren. Oh, and a bobbled ball. An error, a clear error on Sakudo. That's lifted and caught in center field. Emeritus reached on the error. McMagic flew out. Vacuum got drilled, gotten beamed upstairs. This has popped up. Easy out for the first baseman. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Project Saint with a great outing and that great inning of work. Half inning. Andrews Jr. That's a ground out. It was a bunt. DeVille. Ooh. Maybe that's That's the payback for the bean in the last inning. 6-4. We play by unwritten rules in the PBE, if you were wondering. That's a 2 outs now. That's a single for Pilsudski and Jones. That's going to drop. More runs for the Stars. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And a fielder's choice double. Got to advance to third. Oh, and the bobbled ball after the dive. An error. An unearned run. Makes it 7-1. Now a pitching change. Herbert Fisher. And it's getting ugly. The Stars. Just pouring it on now in the 8th. Taylor with a walk. Kulik Warren with a strikeout. And the Raptors have a chance to do something we haven't seen in a while. A 6-run deficit. That's a ground out. Project Saint still in for the Stars. It's a walk for Nakamura. Allen, 1 on. Strikeout. Dynasty. Walk. Allen. Simple grounder, and they do it. The Stars. With Goofball Jones checking in there at the end, recording the last couple outs, they move on to the championship against the Surge. And I got the Final Four correct and the championship correct. We're going to score that in the master bracket. I'm sure people are grumbling. I do not apologize. I did not cause the crash earlier. Y'all saw that. I wasn't even touching my mouse at the time. I think it only made a difference for one of the games. I think it was that Apex Sloss game. I would have had a perfect bracket if it didn't crash. So, yeah. But I didn't pick the Hepcats in the second round. We're going to leave game. Finish sim. Top performers were Irma. So Irma did not get player of the game, but did get top performer, which kind of shows that the player of the game metric is, or the player of the game, like, thing, like the engine is weird. Irma, performer of the day. What an outing by my wife. 7 innings. Only 4 hits given up. 8 strikeouts. Pilsudski 3 for 4 with 3 runs scored. Absolute offensive juggernaut against the Raptors. And to Clifton, the actual the awarded player of the game, 3rd performer of the day. 7 innings, 1 earned, 5 strikeouts, and the dub, which is all important here in the Tahini. Surge win 2-1. Stars win 7-1. And it all comes down to 2. We're going to end today. Oh. The prediction was Stars, Raptors. Stars won. All right. We're going to end today. Make sure the game's tomorrow. Excellent. Mio Hooper versus Phil Donahue. Unless I get a message from either of these GMs or War Room. Nope. And let's check out the prediction standings. Actually, oh yeah, let's save it. Thank you, Vipers. Let's get a prediction going. Who will win the 2015 Classic? Surge. We'll make this 5 minutes. I want to see everyone's channel points dumped into this. Surge Stars. Wait, let's confirm who's home, who's away. Go to today. Before I put the prediction, the Surge were at home. They were the 12 seed. Let's save it again. Why not? So I put Stars at Surge so you can see they're the home team. 5 minutes. We're going to check the prediction standings while this is going. Yes, I saved, sweetheart. Thanks for checking on me. And I am in first by a long shot. I knew it. I knew if those two teams won, I locked it up. So, am I the only one who picked the Surge to win the whole thing? I don't know. Excuse my French. So the underline obviously means that's their predicted champion. So far, no. The only one. Wait, am I blocking? Oh, no, I'm not. The only one to predict the Surge as champions. This is crazy. How could you bet against the Stars? That's easy. Yeah, Vipers. Oh, okay. So you're Black Baby Jesus? Okay. Yeah, so you'll win $5 million if it stands, which it looks like it will. Nobody towards the top even has Stars or the Surge. So looks like this will be the final standings. Looks like it's locked in. Dang. I was so close to a perfect bracket. I'm literally, if the Surge win, I would have been 4 off. Easily my best performance ever. It's not even close to past years. Kind of fitting. It took me 25 seasons to do it, but I can finally win my first bracket challenge. 73 of you submitted brackets. Thank you for that. Apologize for last night, but I did message all of you. Thank you for not a single mean message in response. Got to carry out some fun conversations with a lot of you, including some new users that I got to get to know personally last night. So I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I just felt the Surge were in position with the bracket makeup, and we can. How did we get here? Let's figure that out. So the Surge started off with a win against the Aviators, then a win against the Kingpins, which was pretty easy to predict. The toughest win was the Voyagers for sure. No doubt that was a tough one, and this one was also tough. Both were barely eked out. ZT Evans. And then they, beat the Toros in a pitcher's duel, and now they're playing for a championship. And I'm actually going to check. I want to see something. The history of the Tahini Classic, the Surge have never won. And the Stars have won it 4 times. This would be their 5th. This would tie the Sloths for most all time. So kind of opposite, almost polar opposites occurring here. We're either going to see the Sloths finally get unseated as the only champion, only number 1 team with 5, or we're going to see a first-time champion. This would be the Surge's first ever trophy in franchise history. I remember the Space Rangers did that with me on the team. I got my first Tahini win with them. That was also the Space Rangers' first ever trophy. And then we won the PBE championship a couple seasons after that. So if the Surge win, that could be a trend worth following if you're a Surge fan or player or alum. And the Stars. Again, I think Tahini success is a decent barometer of league-wide success. If you could have good Tahini history over the last 25 years, then yes, A-Dub, you would be the first one to win it with the Aviators and now the Surge. The Stars have been so consistent the last 25 seasons in the PBE, and with their 5th championship would be a good indicator of that. Just being in the championship is a good indicator. So thank you all for betting. We can jump into the championship game. the reverse jinx, I like it. Let's go to world scores. So we got Donahue versus Hooper. Hooper at home. Stars visiting. Let's manage game. I can turn off the out of town. Here we go. At the powerhouse. It's a line out to start the game. Oh, jeez. Okay. Goodbye, BNN. We don't need you anymore. The only game left, the last game of the night. Thank you all for being here. We got rated by FKN. That was awesome. Some new users who needed help. Thank you, Loki, for helping that user. Couple quick outs for Hooper and the Surge. And 43, Pilsudski, and Jones all go down in order. With Cole Kim coming up. That's a line out to the shortstop who stretched out for out number 1. Phil Donahue. That's going to drop. But that's going to be caught. Excuse me. That's caught for out number 2. And that's a base hit for Savage. 3-0 count. Make that a 4-pitch walk for Monster. So a couple base runners. 2-2 count. And a fly ball, fly out. And that ends the inning. All tied up. Scoreless. This is deep. First hit of the day for the Stars is a solo shot by Vidal Valor Jr. Only the ninth pitch of the day for Hooper. Gives up the solo shot. It's 1-0 Stars. Line out for to Aaron Taylor in the center field. That's a Kulik Warren walk. Strikeout for Sakudo. 2 outs. And a ground out for Andrews. That ends the top of the second. Surge. How will they respond? Here in the championship. That's a fly out. But what a grab by Bobo Jones. In right field. Mustard. That's a strikeout. Hammer. Nobody on. Shortstop tried to jump for it. Could not make the play. Second hit of the day for the Surge. Stolen base. Oh! And the errant throw from the catcher allows the base runner to move to third, but it didn't matter because Thriller struck out. We're going to the third. It's 1-0 Stars. That's a ground out for out number 1. 43 1/4. Nobody on, 1 out. That's a base hit. Hooper has now only given up 2 hits. One just happened to be a solo shot. 6-4-3 double play. That ends the top of the third. Great defense from the Surge infield. And now the Surge again with a chance to tie it to down a run. That's a base hit. 1 for 2 now. Cole Kim is on the day. That's a line out to center field for out number 1. Strikeout for Savage for out number 2. And a line out to the shortstop for out number 3. The Stars with a base hit. So it's still a 1-0 lead for the Stars. Yeah, Kim's last ever game. Fowler Jr. struck out. Taylor with a double. Was that a single that they ruled yeah, I don't know, with a fielder's choice at third. That's a walk. Bases loaded. Sakudo strikes out. Can Hooper work out of this jam? This is deep. Oh! Grand slam from Andrews Jr. to dead center. An exclamation point to make it 5-0. That was electric by Hayden Andrews Jr. Unbelievable. And the Surge have their work cut out for them. That's a strikeout. What a pitch. Barely inside the strike zone by Phil Donahue. Kyle, ground out. With 2 outs, Mustard, strikeout. That ends the 4th. And the Surge, their Cinderella run. Both these teams are on their Cinderella run, but their own quest for their first trophy is looking slimmer and slimmer. Pilsudski, that's a base hit. 1 for 3 on the day is Josef Pilsudski. Now Bailey Jones. That's a line out to first. Valor, pop up, pop out. And the Surge, how do they respond? Back against the wall at home in front of their home crowd. That's a walk. That's a good start. Good day at the plate so far for Hammer. Thriller. Hammer takes off. Safe, stolen base. Another stolen base. Safe. Can they tack on their first run? That's a walk for Thriller. So Cole Kim in their last game ever. That's a RBI. Base hit up the middle. It's a RBI single for Cole Kim to make it 5-1. Oh, 6-4, but not 3. First out. They moved the runner to third. That was Forbes. And a stolen base, so both runners in scoring position for Savage. And the RBI out, ground out, makes it 5-2. Can Monster do something with this runner on third? They won't. That's a ground out. The Surge, though, chipping away. Meanwhile, the Stars have taken advantage of that grand slam earlier. That's a strikeout for Taylor. Probably the most electric play of the tournament so far. Kulik Warren with a strikeout. Sakudo. A ground out. That was quick work for Deli to Index, who just chatted for the first time tonight. Wizard grounds out 0 for 3 on the day. Kyle. Strikeout. Now Mustard with nobody on. That's a base hit. Hammer with 1 on. Strikeout. We're going to the 7th. They left a runner stranded on first base. Andrews Jr. You may remember this name. The grand slam that possibly could be the winning play. That's a fly out. Another fly out. Nash DeVille. So now Jose 43 1/4. That's going to drop and hit the wall and left. And a double. Here we go. That's going to drop. That's going to be extra bases and a run. An RBI double for Josef Pilsudski. Now Bailey Jones. That's going to also drop and hit the wall. Another RBI double. So they're just like a train. Just a machine pumping out runs. 7-2 is your score. Valor Jr. pops out. Not over yet. Stretch time here in the 7th. Ground out for Thriller. Ishioka checks in for the Stars. That's a ground out for Kim. Now Forbes. 2 outs. Pop up and a pop out. And the Surge, my champion, the only one to pick the Surge. We're desperate right now, y'all. Down 5. The Stars, meanwhile, looking for their 5th. Like Kobe did. He was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tahiti trophies. That's a wild pitch for Kulik Warren. And that's a walk now. No outs. That's going to be a tag up. Yeah, the invisible pitcher. There they are. There's Crunk Jr. 2 outs now. That's a pop out. So no damage done in the 8th, but they're down 5. The Surge, the Stars, dominating so far. Drop strike 3. Didn't matter. Got the strikeout anyway. It's a monster strikeout. Ishioka. 1.2 innings pitched, no runs given up, and 2 strikeouts. Unbelievable. Here we go. Last chance for the Stars to add some insurance. That's a walk for 43. Line out and left. What a grab for Thriller. Jebediah Crunk Jr. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for Valor. So great work by Crunk Jr., no runs given up in their outing. Last chance for Kyle. And the surge, that's a base hit. First hit given up by Ishioka. Mustard. First pitch, 6-4-3. Wow, swung at the first pitch. And it will forever haunt them. Hammer. Strikeout. The Stars. 5-time Tahini champs win it on the road as the 14 seed and take home the championship. A fairy tale season for the Stars. Unbelievable. They are now tied for the most Tahini Classic championships in league history. It's now the Stars tied with the Sloths. So there was a period where the Sloths were absolutely dominant in the history side of things. I considered renaming the tournament after them. That's how dominant they were. And the Stars said, you know what? We want a piece of history too. We want to tie you and not let you stand at the mountaintop by yourselves. We're going to join you. So the Stars are your champions. I'm going to score that on the prediction. And I'm going to score it in the master bracket, 7-2. And I mispicked the champion, but I should still be. Who knows? I think someone may have picked the Stars to win it. Only one way to find out. So your player of the game is Phil Donahue, 6 in the third, 2 earned, 7 strikeouts, only 5 hits given up. Was dominant on the road. It's hard to do it at any point. And the Stars, within a double-digit seed scenario, as the 14th seed, stunning the Surge in their house. And it's official. I am, for the first time ever. Oh, and Vipers, a.k.a. Black Baby Jesus, comes in second by 1 point. Wally Choi missed out on some extra money by 1 point. But I am, for the first time ever, your first time ever, Tahini Classic Bracket Challenge champion. So I need to take a screenshot of the file. I'm going to get this screenshot. So the first Tahini Classic in OTP 25 was really fun. Minus that crash earlier, but we worked through it. Thank y'all for being patient. Going to post in the results channel. And that'll do it. I'm going to pay out all the winners and losers tomorrow. This was really fun. Hi, Van. Bye, Van. What a night. As we always do. So top performers, Phil Donahue, Hayden Andrews, and Mio Hooper. Oh, did you claim some money? Oh, you did. EVC claimed money. So if you're a mod... Vipers got their bracket in at the beginning. Yeah, we saw a lot of additions to the bracket challenge, I think, right as we were starting. So thank y'all. 73 people for making it fun. The more the merrier. Now we could check out this beautiful... Oh, wow. It looks nice in 25. With the shadow and everything under the trophy. Hold on. You can't even see the Bears. Ugh. Hold on. Both the Stars played a ton, and the Surge played a bunch of road games to get here. Here we go. What a fun season, y'all. That's the last game of season 46. My player's done. Cole Kim is done. A lot of retired folks who don't get to play anymore. In my last run as in the Tahini, I made the Final Four. Can't complain. And of course, Stars are your champs. Who's streaming right now? Bull League is streaming. We're going to raid Bull League. Thank you all for tuning in. It was really fun for the 25th version. We had one perfect bracket after round one. And then Nergy got their bracket busted in the Sweet 16 round by multiple games not going their way. I ended up with the most correct predictions overall with 20. The next highest was 17 correct. By far my best performance ever. It's not even close. I'm usually somewhere down towards the bottom, if we're being honest. So I'm pretty, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with the results. Obviously, but yeah, thank you, chat, for keeping everything fun tonight. We got to see the Hepcats make history by being another minor league team beating a major league team. It doesn't happen every year. It happens probably every other year on average. And they had a great shot in this matchup here to do it twice. Just kind of choked it in the ninth, but overall a great run by the Hepcats. Yeah, and the talk of the town was definitely the Surge and the Aviators. Surge and the Stars, excuse me, with their runs as double-digit seeds, 2 double-digit seeds in the championship matchup. Pathfinders getting upset early was interesting. The walk-off by the Toros over the Demons. It was fun. Until next time, we're going to raid Bull League right now. We'll see y'all on Thursday for the draft stream, one of our biggest classes in a while. Find out where your friends are going to be drafted, either new users or recreates. Usually hosted by AJ, but I think it's might be hosted by Moosey. Stay tuned. You'll see in game day. Regardless, it's going to be Thursday. It's a tradition that first offseason week, Thursday is the draft for the majors. Saturday is the draft for the minors. I will be in the minors draft. So yeah, Thursday's the majors draft. Saturday's the minors draft. It's draft season, y'all. Sunday's the awards. Who's going to win MVP? Who's going to win Cy Young? Who's going to make the Hall of Fame? All of that will be decided. Our forum will be updated. Thank you to the history team for keeping for now officially, especially M. Southworth, for making sure the entire history forum is accurate. So if you're bored and you want to get to know this league's history, User Hall of Fame, GM Hall of Fame, Player Hall of Fame, all of that's there for you to dive into. And yeah, I love you guys. This was fun. We're going to raid Bull League. Did I spell it right? Bull League. Caliente. You're in the majors draft. I know that because you created. I remember when you created because there was a bit of buzz. You do the theme team streams. That rhymes. For Out of the Park. And overall, a great contributor to the Out of the Park community. And yeah, so that's going to be fun. And to everyone else who's in the draft, I hope you go where you wanted. If not, I hope you enjoy where you get drafted. I will say each team is really good right now. We all agree this is the best parity we've ever had from a GM perspective ever. Every team has a competitive edge to it in the majors. Every team has, a desire to win. It's actually pretty crazy. My fourth real life year doing this as a commissioner, very blessed to always have good applicants in these positions at head office and GMs. Yeah, I wouldn't trade it for the world. And yeah, this has been really fun. We are supposed to win. I mean, you don't have, winning isn't everything, right? You're supposed to just enjoy the experience. Where else online can you take on the life of a player, build a backstory, have camaraderie with teammates, have humans trading you, drafting you, scouting you, signing you, extending you, or you walk into free agency? You don't really get that, especially in a baseball perspective, around the internet. It's definitely unique, and we're always trying to make it more engaging, more fun. But let's go raid Bully. That's not the correct username. Duh. We're going to try again. It's a follower or subscriber only chat for Bull League. Out of the park. Oh wait, Ezra Denny's streaming. Oh well. They're both out of the park streamers. You're welcome, EVC. Thank you for being here in AW and Black Baby Jesus, aka Vipers, Van, my wife Bianca. For having, Zach was here. Car Crash was here. Scrolling through, Colby was here. ZT Evans, Brick Wall was here all night. Kent Attica was here. The raid from FKN was epic as usual. What a dude. Been friends with him for a very long time now. Bazooka Joe was here. Enoch was here. We know that because he made changes. Boom. Uzi was here. And yeah, we'll see y'all at Bull League stream. Have a great night. And expect those payouts to be posted probably tomorrow. See y'all Thursday for the majors draft. Let's see where everybody ends up. It's a big class. Have a good night.
Disciplined at the plate. But what he does do is get gap hits, 48 doubles, not bad, almost double-digit triples, and a lot of hits because he doesn't strike out much. He's able to be a bit of a free swinger, but because he swings so much, he is he struck out 122 times last year. But anyway, that's because he gets so many at bats too. He's a leadoff guy, ideal leadoff guy, to be honest. 17 mil. Okay, so and that also gets his budget money, his payroll money off the books for Houston, so that helps them out too. Brody Keynes is at league minimum. Mike Cheatham is at league minimum. So all right, let's force the trade. Boom. Hey, a raid from PBE Sim. Wow, we haven't seen a raid from you guys in a while. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the raid. You guys are usually done before us, so we haven't raided you guys in a long time, PBE. But welcome and thank you very much for popping in. And first time chat, I guess, from Hummus God. So hey guys, welcome in and thanks very much. So we're just starting our. This is the end of week 3 for the Bull League. We are in our 23-30 season on Out of the Park 24. And I'm just about to get a game underway, and I kind of got going a little bit late, but I'm gonna still put in a play-by-play because I didn't do